Oh, hi! Toy sharing time. Now, since we talked about Harley Quinn in our last toy sharing, then since we're in the topic of Harley Quinn, then let me introduce the next figure, which is also a Harley Quinn, which is from the 2020 movie Birds of Prey. So I didn't expect to have that much Harley Quinn. Actually, no, I don't really have much Harley Quinn, but um, I do find that Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn was spot on in the sense that she really put in the effort. She looked the part, and that got me into getting more Harley Quinn. And I would say our next figure, which is from the movie Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. It's the 2020 movie, which is a spin-off from Harley Quinn, from Suicide Squad. So I think so. It's Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. That's a mouthful. But this is the figure that I've got. Now, the reason why I got this figure first off is that I like the movie. As much as some people have panned it, I actually do like the movie. Also, it featured uh, a character, not really character, but an actress that I really like, Journey Smollett or Smollett. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but she really looks so good in that. And coming off the heels of Margot Robbie's great portrayal of Harley Quinn, they decided to make this spin-off, and which is Birds of Prey. Now, if you can see from the packaging, there's one thing that's pretty different, and that's the open the well the picture, the package picture itself. In terms of the packaging, it's still the small and compact version, but unlike other SH Figuarts figures, like of any title of any series, instead of the toy product pictures, they have the actress herself. That's pretty new because most of the figures, even for movie figures, especially for Marvel SH Figuarts figures, they use product shots. So this is what she looks like. This is basically Margot Robbie, and then the side another shot of her, and in the back are the product shots. Now, what she's wearing, the outfit she's wearing, is just one of the outfits she had in the movie. But this is towards the end part, towards the final part of the movie, wherein they were fighting a bunch of people already, and this is her in her roller derby outfit, which I think, compared to her other outfits within the movie, wherein she had fur and she had all those other outfits, I think this is the best outfit to use for an action figure. And let's open her up. Now, one thing also that I liked about this figure is that, just like the last week's figure, or with Suicide Squad's Harley Quinn, it had a lot of stuff. So remember what I always tell you guys, what I always define as value is anything beyond the figure, the hands, and the faceplate or the head. And this good value because this is what we've got. So first off, we have the figure. We have 3 pairs of extra hands, which makes it into 4 pairs. Extra heads, not just extra faceplates, extra heads. And for value, we got the weapon, which is a hammer, and to top it off, extra feet. Right? So in Suicide Squad version, they got the gun, they got the bat, right? As the extras. Now this one has weapons, and also change it to the roller blades, to the roller skates feet. So let's open her up. Now actually, this is it took me a while to find this figure because when they were having the pre-orders for this, I actually missed the pre-orders for this, and not a lot of stores hand this because the movie itself honestly didn't do that well. So there was a little bit of they did not much people ordered her. So but then again, I think on the figure wise, it's a great figure. So again, this is what she is. She's wearing her roller outfit, and they have some open skin. Like she has, so she's part of it has some of her tattoos, right? And then as you can see, she's having her different attire, and articulation's fine. They also have the one the waist. They also have the middle one, which is more like well, it doesn't actually have it. It's more like it's just more like a well, it has some crunch, very little. Then the arms, okay, no unfortunately no bicep curl. It's just the elbow and the shoulders. They have the head and legs and the heels. So this is her. Now, body wise, she's a little bit thinner, a little wider in the hips because we're gonna be bringing in a special guest because this is the Suicide Squad version. She's a little chunkier, a little bit bigger in the breast part, and in the legs part, she got a little bit wider hips, or maybe because of this of the attire, but pretty much they're basically more or less same height. Yeah, more or less same height. Both of them are in heels anyway. Now for the extras. There's something weird here because she has two extra heads. One is an open mouth one, but the first is still one is smiling and one's an open mouth one, and the other one has a lollipop in her mouth. You might notice it's just the head. So what needs to be done is you have to pop out her ponies and replace it here. Next is that they also have they also have the normal hands, and one it's the normal hands holding stuff. But what's an additional is that she has these lollipop hands herself. So it adds to the proposability. Also, you can replace the legs with rollerblades. You just have to pop off the head, pop off the feet. It's nice because it's ball jointed anyway, so you can just pop it off. And for the weapon is her hammer. Now, actually, this is cool because, well, Harley Quinn usually uses a hammer. So they have this. It's pretty thin. You just have to slide this to the hand, and like the bat wherein you have to pull it off. So this is one whole piece, and it's actually cool because of the great paint job, the detailing. So I would say this is actually great value. This is not the only. This is the second Margot Robbie figure that SH Figuarts made. So I would say that I guess she's popular enough. She's that popular that they had extra figures made for her. Now, fortunately, this doesn't really move. So it's just basically the waist. So and it's also in one piece. She has but the detail is nice. The gold part's pretty shiny. So I'm not sure how long this will take usually, because usually paint would fade. But then again, if you're keeping it off the light, it'll stay. So I would say it's a pretty good figure. Now, value wise, it's still good because you got the extra hands, you got the extra weapons, you get the feet. So it's still good because you get more stuff. You also get stuff for you get something extra rather than the normal figure. So I would say this is still good value. There's a Margot Robbie figure which is for the Suicide Squad, which is the one James Gunn did. That's a figure that doesn't have stuff, but it's still Margot Robbie. But for this one, it's still good value. It's definitely still good value because you got weapons and you got the extra feet. And though the 2020 movie didn't do well, but I honestly enjoyed it. I honestly enjoyed the movie. That's why I got the figures. I also got the figures as well because I enjoyed how Margot Robbie portrayed Harley Quinn. Just the fact she's really beautiful, and I guess it's also a way to celebrate her. Now, of course, I got her also as a comparison. So as you can see, there's differences, a lot of the differences. But then again, it's still Margot Robbie. It's still Margot Robbie. So I would say this is still a good figure. Now, if you're gonna choose between this or this, well, I will choose the first one because this is what made Margot Robbie, and of course, the detailing is still there. But nevertheless, if you like the character, this is still a good figure. Actually, this is a very good figure as well. The paint job, you can see that the creases are well made. Even the small details from the suit, the small texture, it's all there. It's a well made figure, and I do hope that people tend to appreciate this movie more. But then again, it's a good movie. It's also a good figure. So for Harley Quinn collectors, especially for Margot Robbie fans, I think this is also a good figure. And if you guys get the last figure, and then you get the trifecta. That they get the trifecta of all Margot Robbie characters, right? So for me, it's still the first figure, but this is a good figure in itself. So check it out if you can find it. It's actually a good figure. It's decently priced for a figure, and I would say it's a good figure. It's still a good buy. It's still a buy for me, though. This might be better in terms of texture and everything, detailing. Still solid. Still solid. So enjoy.